Let's talk about election season, Andy, because
Okay.
look, as proprietor and sole contributor to the Board's report, you're constantly up on the news of the day. Big news today is the election yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Did you vote?
I did vote. I voted, but I only voted for one thing. I voted against the casinos. That's all I voted
Really?
for. I just did. No, I voted on everything else. I voted. I sort of feel like we have enough gambling. I feel like electing these politicians, that's gambling enough, really. So that's fine. But I didn't. I voted. It's such a weird kind of. I mean, in New York, of course, we're absorbed with this because it's actually our mayor and everything, and so of course it's news. But it was so weird. Like I was in a bar last night watching MSNBC, and MSNBC it's the place for politics, So they're so determined to create drama. Like this is a big deal. Like who the governor of Virginia is going to be, and it's like you came away from this thing that like Terry McAuliffe had just been elected president of the United States. They were so excited about it. And I just wanted to say, enough of this lean forward, just lean back a little bit.
Yeah.
Just rest.
Really?
That also is like, I gotta say, is maybe the worst slogan for any TV network
Lean
ever.
forward.
Lean forward. It's like, what is this, a rectal exam? I mean, it's like the worst. Like what was their second choice for, you might feel some pressure? I don't know. It's just like, it was just terrible. But they were like so stoked. You could tell like they were all there. They were like Lawrence O'Donnell and Rachel, and they were all there so excited. And they said, and I don't know, just like Terry McAuliffe is not. I just couldn't get that excited about it. I'm sorry to any Terry McAuliffe fans here in Symphony Space. But
I'm surprised he was able to raise all that money.
yeah, I know. How did he do it?
How did he do it? Well, Andy, I don't know if you know this, you're sitting next to a former politician here.
I know.
Former elected official. Did you guys
I
talk
know.
backstage?
You were in the county legislature?
County legislature.
In Westchester.
It's just a county, but I've always
Humble brag.
I've always known that the county legislature isn't really the major leagues, but all the satire you do, these politicians, no one ever did any satire on the county legislature. So that was just another reason why I knew we don't even rate satire.
It's low-hanging fruit.
You'll have to look at the county legislature.
I guess so. I mean, that was really more a sad comment.
Yeah.
It was just sort of like, I wish I had been ridiculed, but I wasn't significant enough.
I waited 13 years for satire. I got no satire.
That's when you know you made it, when Andy's running about you.
I thought that the saddest thing actually was that you were Scott's sidekick, and now this whole new wind, it's like there's a crack in the sky now, and I'm seeing this whole other tragedy. No, I didn't mean to knock you. We can go back to making fun of our noses.
Yes, no, there's...
I'll give you a free pass. Take a shot.
no,
But I retired from politics to become his sidekick.
I feel he's actually spoken more than you have, Scott.
Hey,
I've got to say that's not the
we
way
cut the
sidekicks
mic, please?
usually-
Yeah.
Yeah. It's okay. But you're taking politics and the election and everything. I actually don't even. I write about politics, but I actually find politics kind of boring as a topic. I don't know. Am I the only one who feels that way? I sort of feel like. I was just talking to a friend the other day, like, I don't think anyone has ever convinced another person in a political argument, ever. I think the number of people who've been persuaded is zero. And yet we have all these cable networks devoted to debate on these issues. They have whole shows like Crossfire, where it's like Newt Gingrich representing evil, and then and they're all like arguing about things like immigration, and it's like, dude, you're not gonna fucking change anybody's mind. Let's just watch, The Real Housewives or something. It's just like, they actually have more productive debates on Real Housewives than they do on these programs. It's just an enormous waste of time. I just write about politics because it's kind of what's happening. It's like I write about current events, and politics tends to be something that everyone knows about. But I think actual politics, especially the way it's practiced in this country right now, couldn't be more boring, because it's like we're not actually getting anything done. We're just like shouting at each other. And that's, I hate to get serious.
Get serious.
It's true.
That's sad.